But wait, this is sounding very serious. Now, we have chamas that are chamas. I mean, we're starting short term before we get to long term. Sorry, but we see when we get to long term, that is when we are coming to the investment policies. Well, I understand it is important, but can we make it a bit
Casual.
chama like?
Chama like.
Yes.
So if we want to make an investment policy to be Chama like, then you make it to have only 3 or 4 lines.
For?
4 lines.
Uh-huh.
It is those lines that will be making them into sentences later. Yes.
For example?
For example, we will only get into an investment that gives us 10% return in 6 months maximum. So that's one line. But as you continue, you grow that line into sentences. So the question will be, if somebody brings an investment, oh, let's buy these baskets here and sell them there. The question is, how much is the return? Is it 10%? Yes.
So those are the things that we're supposed to be agreeing in.
Yes.
Agreeing on.
So you can't do a shortcut into investment policy if you want to invest in the long haul. But you can minimize it into 3 or 4 lines. As you grow now,
that are well understood by everybody.
By everyone.
Because again, what I learned is actually in the few chamas I've been, we had diverse ages. There's one that we had diverse ages. We had someone as young as 24 years and another one as old as 66 years. Yeah, so in that chama, they really had a lot of, there were ups and downs because I think the younger persons really were open to the new things that are coming up, to forex, to crypto, and all that. The older guys were leaning more into let's do land, let's do homes, let's do
less risky investments.
Yes, less risk, and that is where the risk appetite issue that I was talking about earlier on. Yeah, but well, they're still there.
And you see now the importance of the investment policy is that it brings all those risk appetites into an agreed way. Like if you say we're getting only into investments that will give us returns in 6 months. If we're investing in something that in 6 months will not get returns, let's not get into it. Or it can be 1 year or 2 years. So this issue of getting into a chama, then buying a plot, and then you start showing that you have a plot somewhere that is not producing money, I don't think it's good.
No, I was in one where it really backfired. But it backfired proper. We and the one part was I was not in agreement with what the other members wanted. But you see, this 2/3 majority rule, it is very bad. Indeed, the majority have their way, and the minority, they just have a say.
Yes.
Yeah, and so
you have to, that's say you have to make it very noisy.
nothing could work because 2/3 won.
Okay.
And we got into this project that we were buying a home. I kid you not, 6 years down the line, the home has never come. We honestly lost money in because trying to follow up, nothing could happen, and those guys left the country, and that was how we lost money.
Yes. Sorry for your money getting lost. However, there's nothing wrong with a chama or organized groups buying a house, a home, or land. The only issue is when that asset does not generate any income. When it becomes a dormant asset, not unless they are buying that asset to use it as security to borrow money and put the money somewhere else. You understand?
Yeah, I get you.
Like that plot, it can be used for farming if it's a small.
That is the worst part. That one was these homes were being built on a site, on a quarry site that was supposed to be backfilled. And so it was these deposits that you place so that the house can be
so you guys bought off plan?
Yes, off plan.
Guy.
Off plan. The truth is tulichoma mbaya sana, but well, we learn.
Oh,
that's why we are here today.
Anyway, off land sales
are
good. You get huge discounts. However, you need to make sure that there's credibility.
Due diligence.
You do your due diligence to ensure that there's a lot of credibility. And then also, the deposit that you put for off-plan should not be more than 20% of the entire property.
Oh, you heard that? So we don't do more than 20%
not
of
more
the
than
entire
20%.
Basically, you're saying let's give what we're able.
You're able to lose
we are
without
very
pain.
okay losing without feeling the pinch.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Good. Now let's go. Now that we've talked about the risk appetite, that one you've said we sort it with the investment policy. These are the few lines that we're talking about that should be very clear.
Yes.
What we are getting when we do this, or what is the minimum amount that we need to get if we are getting into something.
Yes.
And for how long and for what purpose.
Hmm.
Good. Now, in your opinion, what makes Chamas fail? Well, I know a number that have failed, but
Now that you have been in Chamas that have failed, okay, there's the one that you've mentioned, where
but
the
it has not failed. What just
it
happened?
just didn't work for some
It
members.
just did work for some members.
How many?
Yes.
How many were they in numbers?
They were about
The number?
19.
19. Now you see there what I was saying.
19.
19 for 19 people, you need a legal outfit, like a company. Yes, with each member having shares. Those ones fail if the vision is not shared.
They didn't fail.
No, I'm
because
saying
they're
some
still ongoing. Yeah.
with dormant assets. Okay.
You see the thing you mentioned about borrowing internally, where members borrow from each other away from the main group. Or that one also killed about 2 groups that I knew of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even when members are borrowing from the group, one of the shortcomings of members borrowing, like you have a organized group where members get money from, is that you don't do credit rating. You see, if somebody borrowed last time and they were supposed to pay on the 5th and they paid on the 20th, their borrowing power should reduce because they are not meeting the obligations as and when they're expected to do so. So small groups that are lending money to each other should introduce credit rating as a way of mitigating their risks.
So that it does not sound so very formal. Well, it is formal. It should be formal. But for the groups that are just starting up, you see, we have different chamas. You talked about the amount that these people could be contributing. There are those who contribute, like say 500 a month. There are those we've seen even the stories from the women from the very arid areas where they do a month either 200 or what are we saying?
Let me tell you.
Yes.
Anything that takes away your money or takes away your time is a formal thing.
It's a formal thing.
The moment you start saying this is too formal and you're parting with money, just know you're halfway duped or duping yourself.
So everything has to be formal for as long as
it's taking your money or time, it's formal.
Okay.
As in, let's have a bank account opened. Even if we don't have a registered group, either a business name or a partnership or anything, let's open a partnership account. All of us. Banks now take even 10 partners with a clear signing mandate. Okay? Yes.
Okay.
As formal as it should be.
As formal as it should be.
Yes. This issue of tuma pesa kwa namba yangu. We are all sending money to the treasurer.
Somebody once said that treasurer anafaa kuwa mtu mnaweza tandika na mtu mwenye akona mnajua ile kitu mtashika, and that's what most of some few groups work with.
2 wrongs don't make a right. If your treasurer has run away with your money and you go and pick their staff in the home or injure them, first you will be in prison and your money will have gone.
So the best way is just to stop all this from happening by opening an account.
Make it formal.
Make it formal. I think if I'm leaving with anything tonight, then we need to make it formal.
Make everything that takes away your money or your time formal.
Well. Now that we've talked about that, what other things do you think can make a chama fail or an organized group fail?
So the issues that we talked about shared vision, shared values. In the event that those ones are not there, that is one. Okay. The other one we talked about risk appetite.
Yes.
So the risk appetite is cushioned by an investment policy.
Okay.
Let's not make it complicated. It can be as simple as 2 lines, 3 lines, 4 lines. Okay. The other one is what we talked about, short term or long term.
Be sure on that.
Yes.
Okay.
Then one of the key values that we mentioned is trust. So in the absence of trust,
Then the group shall surely fail.
yes.
Record keeping,
That's now the work of the person who was formerly referred to as
the treasurer.
the treasurer, now becomes a record keeper. Because everybody is sending money into the bank account, the person who is supposed to be treasurer now becomes a record keeper. He's the one who knows in the money that is in the account, this is the much from so and so, like that.
Wow. I think that that makes a lot of sense. And what I want us to talk about now is when we talk about the investments that we are looking at, what are some of the investments that you would want, you would maybe advise a Chama to get into? Because we have listeners here who are also in Chamas.